Now, Delhi Chief Minister has also made a vote appeal. We just told you what Mallikarjun Kharge said. Now, let's tell you what Atishi has stated. She says this is not a poll, but a religious war. She says it's a battle between the good and the evil. Atishi has also gone on to state that battle between work and hooliganism. Vote for work and goodness. And Atishi says truth will prevail. Let me take that point across to Nikhil, my colleague who continues to stay with us. All right, Kritika, I'm getting a quick word from you as far as this is concerned, right? Both of them in their own aspects making that particular appeal. More importantly, like you've put out that question saying, what can one make of the campaign? What the voter has to decide, they've already, really decided. But mincing no words, look at the way Mallikarjun Kharge is stating that the onus of keeping better development is what the Congress will really go ahead and give if they come to power. But Atishi, mincing no words in that reaction while giving that voter appeal by stating that this has become more of a war between the good and the evil. Now it's left up to the voters to decide the thin line between who's good and who's evil.
Well, yes, Nivedna, see, in the last 48 hours as well, we've seen how the Aam Aadmi Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party is, in fact, there are multiple allegations and counter-allegations that are being hurled by both of these parties against each other. Even last night, high drama happened in the Kalkaji constituency as well, wherein Atishi was also out on the streets by around 2 a.m. in the morning. And this is in regards to them alleging that BJP workers were, in fact, distributing cash. And on the other hand, an investigation by the flying squad has also taken place under an allegation that was made for supposed employees of Atishi's office who were caught with carrying 5 lakh of cash. So definitely these issues are also going on. Yesterday we saw in the entire day Arvind Kejriwal as well as Atishi hurl attacks at the ECI by saying that they were being partial, that a lot of investigation is not happening on the complaints that they are filing in. There were videos that were floating around last night of a person who was saying that he has been paid money and gotten ink applied on his fingers, which the police officials later clarified was removed, and in fact no such charges are now being brought up. So definitely there is a lot of back and forth, a lot of mudslinging that has continued well into the polling hours as well between the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Aam Aadmi Party. Yesterday we saw the Congress also hit out against the AAP over allegations of Atishi's employees being caught with 5 lakh of cash. So definitely this is something that all three parties are jumping into. These allegations and counter allegations are continuing. And as you were mentioning, the post that has been made by Mallikarjun Kharge, again, a major aspect of the Congress campaigning, but irrespective of whichever constituency it has been in the national capital, has been a strong focus on the development model. A lot of allusions to the development under former Chief Minister Sheila Dikshit has been made in multiple speeches by even top leadership as well, who were stationed at different constituencies as well. And by this tweet also, again, invocations of the same are being made. So definitely it is now up to the voters. The ball is in their court. They'll be deciding the fate of all three of these parties, in fact, for the next 5 years. It is not just about which party wins, but also which party garners how much of vote share is also that is something in their minds. Remember, Congress is now under 5% vote share as of last elections. And they are also fighting for a chance of survival here in Delhi because Punjab is also on the line. So definitely all of these concerns will remain in the minds of political parties and for the voters specifically. Today is the day when they'll be coming out, where their issues are cemented in their minds, and they'll be casting their vote for a government that they feel is going to represent their issues best. Over to you, Nivedha.